Deep within the mysterious heart of the nation, courageous photographers risked it all to capture the unseen. These illegal photos smuggled out of Russia peel back the layers of secrecy, offering a glimpse into the hidden corners of a vast and complex land. Prepare to join us on a visual journey that transcends boundaries and discovers the narratives concealed behind each secret image. Number 10. Putin's secret train. There was a surprising twist in President Vladimir Putin's life in the middle of all the Russia-Ukraine chaos. Forget about the war. Leaked papers revealed something unexpected: Putin's super-fancy train, a thing we didn't know much about until now. While Mykolaiv was dealing with Russian attacks, Putin was busy upgrading the gym stuff in his private sports health wagon. The secret documents, thanks to the Dossier Center, show us a side of Putin's life that he usually keeps hidden. We've seen pictures of Putin's train meetings. The secret papers reveal one particular car, number 021-78630. Inside, it's not just a regular train, it's got a fancy gym and spa, all made just for Putin. The Dossier Center, led by a guy named Mikhail Khodorkovsky, is telling us about Putin's hidden life. It seems Putin likes his privacy a lot, and he's gone to great lengths to keep it that way. People are saying Putin's choice to stay away from the crowd might be one reason folks aren't as big fans of him anymore. The leaked papers show that Putin and his team are trying to ensure he can leave his place comfortably when needed. Even though the recent Wagner mutiny shook things up, we're unsure if Putin used his special train during that time. But one thing's certain: the chaos probably didn't help his reported paranoia. This sneak peek into Putin's private train gives us a rare look at his hidden world and makes us wonder why he needs such fancy comforts for his travels. Number 9. Young Vladimir Putin. Russian President Vladimir Putin has long been a mysterious figure in the covert world of politics, projecting an image of stoic strength. Yet, some leaked photos from his youth paint a fascinating portrait of a different Putin, one that might surprise many. Born on October 1, 1952 in Leningrad, Putin's early years were marked by more than just political ambition. From a young age, he delved into martial arts, becoming a formidable force in the Russian combination of judo and wrestling known as Sambo by age 16. Contrary to his later austere persona, the youthful Putin was not just an athletic fighter, but also a high achiever academically. Putin's journey took him to St. Petersburg High School 281, an institution that valued chemistry, a subject intriguing to the young Putin. His excellence extended beyond the physical realm, securing him near-perfect grades. His intellectual pursuits led him to study law at Leningrad State University, where he graduated in 1975. Putin's clandestine career began in the KGB, Russia's spy agency. Declassified KGB documents from his 20s depict him as conscientious and disciplined and actively involved in party education work. His profile hailed him as morally upstanding and enjoying well-deserved authority among colleagues. Putin spent 15 years as an intelligence officer before retiring in 1991. Transitioning into politics, Putin's ascent was swift, becoming Russia's president from 1999 to 2008 and from 2012 to the present day. An astute leader, he served as prime minister between presidential terms, strategically extending his influence. In a political move in 2020, Putin amended the constitution, potentially keeping him in office until 2036. An extension that solidifies his impact on global politics. Beyond the political stage, Putin's legacy includes expanding Russia's presence in the Middle East and fostering relationships with global powers like China. These glimpses into Putin's past underscore the complex journey of a man who has shaped Russia's destiny. Number 8. Putin's secret daughters. In a stunning revelation, exclusive photos of Vladimir Putin's elusive daughters, Maria and Katerina, surfaced in 2020, shedding light on their not-so-public lives. These images, made public by Sergei Pugachev, a former confidant of Putin, come in the wake of his failed $12 billion lawsuit against Russia. The snapshots capture the daughter's teenage years, providing a rare glimpse into their upbringing. Previously covered in secrecy, Maria and Katerina, products of Putin's first marriage to Lyudmila Putin, have never officially acknowledged their relationship with the Russian president. Even as recently as December 2020, Putin skillfully evaded questions aimed at confirming their identities. Sergei Pugachev, once a billionaire insider who claimed to have played a pivotal role in Putin's ascent to power, uploaded these photos on his website. Aware of Putin's tight-lipped approach to his family affairs, Pugachev shared images of the young girls alongside his children, captioning them with, "Young friendship is forever." The revealing pictures showcase the president's daughters inside the Kremlin and Pugachev's residence near Moscow. One notable image captures them at a private party with the pop group Strelki, dubbed the Russian Spice Girls. Maria, now 38 and using the surname Vorontsova, has pursued a career in medical research. She reportedly married a Dutch businessman, with whom she has a family, making Putin a grandfather. Katerina, aged 36, and known by her maternal grandmother's family name, Tikhonova, has transitioned from being a competitive rock and roll dancer to heading a significant Russian artificial intelligence initiative. Previously married to Russia's youngest billionaire, Kirill Shamalov, she divorced in 2018. In a surprising moment of openness in 2015, Putin expressed pride in his daughters, highlighting their multilingual abilities. However, he maintained his characteristic secrecy. "I never discuss questions related to my family. They are not involved in business or politics. They are not pushing for this." Number 7. Photos of the Romanov royal family. Our next picture, smuggled out of Russia, has brought to light the scandalous moments of the Romanov royal family. These images, captured mostly during the First World War and shortly before the collapse of the Romanov dynasty, provide a rare and candid glimpse into the lives of Tsar Nicholas II and his children. One startling photograph showcases Tsar Nicholas II seemingly teaching his youngest daughter, Grand Duchess Anastasia, how to smoke. The image, taken in 1916, reflects a time when smoking held a different social standing, with the 15-year-old princess indulging in a cigarette under the encouraging gaze of her father, the Emperor of all Russia. Another snapshot from the same year features Tsarevich Alexei, the heir to the autocratic throne, posing on a winter tree with his beloved pet spaniel, Joy. Frozen in time, these intimate moments echo the looming storm clouds over a dynasty that ruled for over 3 centuries. The secret album, discovered in a vault in Zlatoust, captures the Romanovs in seemingly carefree moments amidst the gathering turmoil. Another picture taken at Peterhof reveals the Tsar casually relaxing on rocks, likely captured by one of his children using a British-imported camera. Equally surprising is an image of the Tsar, Alexei, and the boy's tutor walking an elephant near their palace in Tsarskoye Selo. The ruler's diary entry for that day humorously recounts, "Took the elephant to our pond with Alexei today and had fun watching him bathe," showcasing a lighter side to the royal family's activities. The chilling undercurrent of these photos lies in the historical backdrop of the Romanovs' fate. DNA evidence from bones near Yekaterinburg confirms the tragic end of Anastasia and Alexei in the 1918 shooting at the Ipatiev house. Although buried separately, the mystery surrounding their survival persisted for decades, now unraveling through these revealing photographs. Number 6. Paul Whelan inside a Russian prison. This next image was sneaked out from a Russian prison, showing us a rare look at where American Paul Whelan was kept for over 3 years. These pictures, shown on Russia Today, RT, reveal Whelan in a black outfit, doing different things in a place called IK-17, located in a faraway wooded area in Russia. The images show Whelan working on a sewing machine and talking to a reporter who says, "Sir, you understand when I say I can't do an interview, which means I can't answer any questions." There are also pictures of him eating and holding up what looks like an ID card. Some security camera footage is included, showing Whelan meeting with diplomats through a glass window. We are still determining exactly when these photos were taken, but they came when the U.S. is still trying to release Whelan. His twin brother, David, said that Paul told the family the video was made earlier and that prison officials forced him to take part in it. When he didn't cooperate, they reportedly damaged his stuff and took things from him. Despite these difficulties, David is grateful for the chance to see his brother, especially since the last time was back in June 2020. Even though it might be influenced by Russian propaganda, the video gives us a rare look into what Paul has been going through. It's unclear why Russia allowed these pictures, or if they're trying to tell the U.S. something. Negotiations to get Whelan released have been going on for a long time, with the U.S. saying he's being kept unfairly in Russia. Number 5. Putin's secret palace. We've been talking about single pictures since we started this video, but this is about hundreds of photos allegedly showcasing the inside of President Vladimir Putin's secret palace that allies of the imprisoned Russian activist Alexei Navalny have leaked. This disclosure comes approximately a year after Navalny's group, the Anti-Corruption Foundation, initially claimed the existence of the opulent palace. In January 2021, the foundation asserted that Putin had been covertly constructing a sprawling 17,691 square meter palace near Gelendzhik on the Black Sea since 2014, with an estimated cost of $1.3 billion. The foundation alleged that the funding for the palace was facilitated through a corruption scheme involving Putin's inner circle paying the president for access and influence. Initially dismissed by the Kremlin as pure nonsense, the leaked images provide a rare glimpse inside the palace during its construction phase. The undated photos reveal security fences, a port, a church, a no-fly zone, a border checkpoint, a wine cave, a theater, a gym, a pool, an aquatic, and even an ice hockey rink within the palace grounds. Navalny, Putin's long-standing critic, described the palace as like a separate state inside of Russia, where Putin reigns as the single and irreplaceable Tsar. The leaked images, matched to the palace's blueprint, reportedly capture moments when the construction was underway. Despite Navalny's imprisonment, the exposure of Putin's alleged secret haven adds another layer to the ongoing political saga. Navalny, poisoned with the Novichok nerve agent in 2020, but survived, returned to Russia in 2021 only to be promptly arrested. Number 4. General Yevgeny Prigozhin in skivvies. A not-so-great photo of General Yevgeny Prigozhin was leaked to the internet. Someone wanted to make him look bad after his group of fighters, called Wagner, messed up and didn't succeed in their plan. In the picture, Prigozhin is sitting in a messy tent, giving a weak wave to the camera. What makes it funny is his tight white shirt showing off his round belly and his black shorts highlighting his skinny, pale legs. The photo was taken at 7:24 a.m. on June 12th, just 11 days before Prigozhin tried to lead a rebellion against Russian military leaders. People are curious about who took and shared the picture. Prigozhin's group had marched to Moscow, and some thought they wanted to capture top Russian military leaders. Prigozhin said it wasn't against the president, but aimed at removing other top leaders. Ultimately, he gave up the rebellion after making a deal with the Kremlin. After that, the Kremlin's forces searched Prigozhin's house and office in St. Petersburg. They found a room with fancy medical equipment, guns, passports, and almost 111 million in cash and gold bars from his different places. The leaked underwear picture adds a strange twist to the whole story of Prigozhin's rebellion and what happened afterward. Number 3. Sights from Zarne. Have you ever heard of a city not even shown on the map? Welcome to Zarne, one of Russia's last remaining closed cities. It might sound like something out of a spy movie, but it's real and full of secrets. The hidden city of Zarne, which is one of Russia's last closed cities, which is 640 kilometers southeast of Moscow, is veiled in mystery. With a population of 62,000, This off-the-map enclave boasts an intriguing existence, fenced in by barbed wire. Residents enjoy paradoxical freedom to move about, yet certain areas, like the notorious Rosatom, a nuclear weapons parts manufacturer, remain strictly off-limits for photography. No sneaky selfies allowed. Unveiled to the public only in 1986, Zarne is part of the dwindling 44 closed cities in Russia, slowly opening their doors to the outside world. Despite this shift, Zarne clings to its secrecy, with ties to Rosatom keeping it relatively isolated. Life unfolds with its own peculiarities in the shadows of this covert city. Some residents embrace the secluded lifestyle, finding solace in the city's simplicity. Others yearn for an escape, enticed by the allure of the outside world. Yet, Zarne's charm lies in its paradoxical mix of cheap living, low salaries, and a lack of political turmoil, creating a sort of socialist utopia, according to some. Number 2. Burnt Russian submarine. These burnt remains of a Russian diesel submarine come to light in leaked photos from an occupied Crimea dry dock. A Western media outlet daringly smuggled out the first images, unveiling the aftermath of a pre-dawn assault on the Sevastopol shipyard, potentially the most significant strike against Russian naval targets in recent times. The victim of this fiery encounter, the Rostov-on-Don Project 636. 3 submarine, paired with the sizable landing ship named Minsk, bears the scars of the intense Ukrainian attack. Despite Russia's defense ministry downplaying the damage, leaked images tell a different story. The once mighty submarine now reveals massive hull breaches and ominous signs of internal burning, casting doubts on the official narrative. These photographs starkly contrast the official statements, painting a picture of destruction that challenges the Russian authorities' assurances of minimal damage. As the world peers into the clandestine underbelly of naval warfare, questions arise about the true extent of the impact and resilience of the Russian fleet in the face of unexpected attacks. Number 1. Frozen Ghost Town. Lastly, today is the haunting allure of Vorkuta's forgotten ghost towns in Russia's Arctic, where extreme cold, reaching temperatures as low as 50 degrees C, has turned once thriving communities into icy relics. These abandoned landscapes, remnants of Vorkuta's coal mining history and its dark gulag past, offer a surreal glimpse into a world trapped in a frozen embrace. These ghost towns bear the scars of a troubled history, once serving as a gulag labor camp where prisoners toiled in coal mines. With the collapse of the Soviet Union, economic opportunities dwindled, prompting a mass exodus from the region and leaving behind a chilling tableau of abandoned structures. Photographer Maria Passer, drawn to the desolation, embarked on a 3-week journey to capture the frozen beauty of these forgotten towns. Armed with a drone, Passer's lens captured the surreal details of icy stalactites hanging from staircases and protruding from window frames, showcasing nature's takeover of human-made structures. The villages surrounding Vorkuta stand eerily empty, with only a single apartment building still inhabited. Passer's conversations with the remaining residents revealed a mix of nostalgia and despair as they witnessed the gradual demise of their hometown. Some hope for government assistance to relocate, but options often confine them to Vorkuta rather than offering opportunities elsewhere in Russia. The truth is that the state-controlled media may not always show accurate news from Russia, so we rely on pictures like this to unveil the real events that are going on behind the scenes. Suppose you enjoyed this video, liked it, and shared it with your friends. We've also arranged some others you will surely enjoy on your screen, so enjoy them until we see you in the next video.